My name is Benoît Kutsen. I'm a member of the Department of Economics here at the Erasmus School of Economics, and I'm Belgian, and I teach in the first and the third year in economics. Economics is really about studying and understanding why people, firms, governments take the decisions they take. For example, suppose you work as an economist in a supermarket. That may be surprising to some of you, but then you'll be thinking about how do I influence consumption or purchasing choices of consumers. Another thing that you can do as an economist is much more standard, is you're going to be working for government in a government department, and you'll be analyzing policy choices or policy outcomes.
It's useful to study economics because it really teaches you about the world, how it works. So when you're watching the news, for example, you're going to hear a lot of terms such as quantitative easing, inflation, and these are some of the terms you learn during your economics course. So it really just broadens the whole world for you, and it makes you see it in a different perspective. My name's Amin, I'm from London, and I do the International Bachelor of Economics and Business Economics here at Erasmus University.
I very firmly believe that the very tools we teach economists are so powerful that actually they open up a lot more doors than what you think. If you're a good economist, you learn to be creative. You learn to think out of the box, but literally. So you're going to be given any problem, or you're going to have to face any issue. And an economist will typically look at it differently than other people would. And so an economist in a team, if you work in a team, is going to bring a perspective that probably the other team members wouldn't bring.
My name is Rusiana. I am Bulgarian. I am currently studying a master in econometrics, and in 2014 I graduated from economics. Well, I chose to study economics because already in 9th grade, when I had economics for the first time, I really liked it, and it was always my dream to work for the United Nations. So that's why I went for it. You learn how the economy works. It's something that is always happening. You are part of it. You need to know how it works. And it also teaches you to understand a bit better many of the political issues as well. So yeah, I think that's the main reason.
At a very young age, my dad had his own business. And from there, he really let me go independent. I had my own stall at a market in London. I don't know if people know, but Portobello Road. So it's quite a famous market there, and I was just selling jewelry. I was about 12 and 13, and then I worked all the way till 20, and then I came to university. So yeah, you see a lot of microeconomics at work when you're working. Supply and demand. It's a really, you see it straight to your face, so it's really out there, and you can see it at work, so it just interests you more. So my favorite courses were macro and microeconomics, and this is because it really gives you a base of what economics are going to come. So the microeconomics, you really look at the small things, you look at the businesses, you look at the profits and loss of a business and different types of structures. But with macroeconomics, you actually look at the world. So you look at the inflation and how one country can be affected by another country, and so on and so forth. And this is the two subjects that I've really learned to enjoy so far.
And we offer lots of masters in this university that are tightly linked with the bachelor. So I don't think that many students actually stop and go working after a bachelor. But if they want to, from the information we have students in all possible fields, in banking, in government, in private firms, in public companies. Name a company, you'll find an economist in that company.
One is this development economics. I really want to work for the United Nations. I really want to apply there for an internship or maybe for the European Union. But I also really want to do a PhD, and I would like to do a PhD rather in medical research, because there is quite some econometric application there.
Behavioral economics is something I find fascinating. Just how a human being works, and what kind of nudges their behaviors, and what you can do to them to make them behave in a certain way. It's something that I'm really interested in, and I'd really like to go forth and learn more about in the future.